summertime, you know, you and the coaches don't have a lot of, you know, access to the guys, but has it been a good summer? Have you liked what you've been told by Coach Duvall, or even what maybe some guys have been observing or meetings? What would you say this summer's been like for your guys?
We're very encouraged, Robert. The information that Coach Duvall and the strength staff has given us has been really positive. Guys have, many of them have set their PRs in the weight room. Our conditioning has been upgraded. You know, just being in our system another year and guys understanding what the expectations are has certainly been a positive. And so our guys look different, and they look leaner and stronger and faster. And so we're in hopes that that's going to, you know, translate into more W's come this fall.
I know you'll get a better gauge when camp opens and you get them on the grass, but of your newcomers coming in, any good reports from there, and any guys that maybe, you know, could maybe try to help you right away, again, before you even get to see them on the field?
That's always a dangerous statement to make, but however, I think there's a couple things that we're looking at, Robert. Positional need and emotional maturity and physical ability, and certainly out of high school. You know, I think an area that we're going to be concerned about is our secondary. And, you know, we not only lost some players last year just with where we're at, and so for us, you know, a guy like Davion Freeman, Antonio Hall, you know, Wingard from out of Colorado here, all those guys are guys that we're going to be taking a hard look at. I think the receiver position is another position that you've got some guys that certainly have good ability coming out of high school. The feedback that we've gotten has been really positive. So you're going to see a lot of those freshmen play early. With the secondary, you're looking at both corner and safety, because now you lost Winters earlier this summer. Are you looking at both corner and safety for some of those young guys all over the place there? Yeah, without question. You know, the thing that we probably underestimated, Robert, was the amount of speed and explosion that the Mountain West provided. And it was certainly a different style of play. And as a result, that really stretched our defense. You know, we saw us move DJ May, who's a very talented running back, over to a linebacker nickel position. So between that and the safety and the corner, you're going to see a lot of new faces out there. Do you expect to have everyone available for fall camp injury-wise? And one player, especially Xavier Lewis, who went through some really scary medical stuff. And, you know, where do you stand with him and the rest of your guys going into fall camp? Xavier won't be part of our on-field team this fall. He's going to be able to help us in a student coach role, which we're excited about. But as of right now, all the guys that you would look through and project on a depth chart, you're going to see them out there. Xavier, is he ever going to come back? I mean, I know you don't have control over that. Is that just something for this year? Or is he hoping to come back and play at some point in his career? Or? Well, there's such a down-the-line look, and those things are decided by his family and doctors, and right now it's best for Xavier not to be playing this fall, and then we'll find out a lot more after this fall. I know, Craig, you look, especially when a new staff comes in, there's going to be turnover with players, and I don't know if it's been anything more or less than what you've seen or you experienced. Are you concerned with some of it that you've had, whether it's been this summer or even going back to when you first got here, or is it about normal, or how do you kind of feel about that? I think it's about normal. Unfortunately, when you're going through it, you know, you think it's a little bit more than normal, but, you know, when you have a different changing philosophy and different level of expectations and the guys that are bought in, you know, it certainly was disappointing on some of the guys that chose to leave. But once again, you know, I found a long time ago to coach the guys that really want to be there. So we're a little bit thinner than what we'd like to be. We understand that, and that's where the recruiting cycles come into play. Sure. Can you give us an update on the fundraising for the new football facility? Is it going well? Someone asked, you know, when they're going to break ground or anything. Do you have an update on that? You know what? We've been meeting with architects, and I would say the fundraising has gone extremely well. We certainly appreciate the matching gift by the state body and Governor Meade, and so many of our private donors have stepped up to the plate, and so stay tuned. I think you're going to like what you see.